Hey performers, in our last observation and reflection, we looked at Bruno Mars, an extremely talented performer who is a great musician, a great singer and dancer, and a great entertainer on stage that can engage with his audience. Today, I thought we'd look at somebody who has a very similar ability on stage, but suffers from a disability. He's blind. Today, for our observation and reflection, let's look at Stevie Wonder. Welcome back to Danny Robertson Music, where we try to help you become the best possible performer that you can be on whatever stage you choose. I'm Danny Robertson. Today we're doing an observation and reflection on Stevie Wonder. Now the reason we do these observations and reflections is because there are some great performers out there who do some things really, really well. You can learn from those and you can take pieces of that and incorporate that into your own performances. It helps you become a better performer by learning what's out there. If you haven't seen us before, I'd encourage you to take a look at DannyRobertsonMusic.com, where we have some free PDF guides that you can download and some courses that you can take a look at if you're interested. As far as I'm concerned, Stevie Wonder is one of the great musicians and performers of the last 50 years. He has countless numbers of hits, and a lot of other performers have emulated what he's done over time. Stevie Wonder may be blind, but he's one of the best musicians, piano players that's out there. He's also one of the best songwriters out there. He writes incredibly great music. Even at an advanced age, Stevie Wonder still has one of the best live shows that's around. And he is by far one of the best performers in terms of crowd engagement. He knows how to pull something out of his audience to get them to participate in his shows. Many of Stevie Wonder's songs have been sampled or copied or flat out covered by another group. Will Smith took I Wish and made it into Wild Wild West. The band Jamiroquai took Don't You Worry About a Thing and turned it into Virtual Insanity. Even the band Red Hot Chili Peppers did a version of Higher Ground for one of their own albums. Stevie Wonder's music is unique. It makes you want to sing. It makes you want to dance. It's funky. It's jamming. And it's a lot of fun. Let's watch one of his performances and see what we can learn from this today. And trust me, there's a lot to learn from this.
Right away, let's say, when the people start to move, they can feel it all over. They can feel it all over, people. They can feel it all over. They can feel it all over, people. Go! Just one queen. Even some of music's pioneers, their time will not allow us to forget, no. With their space in their left Satchmo and the king of our Duke. And with a voice like Taylor's ringing out, there's no way that the band can lose. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, baby. You can feel it all over. You can feel it.
So it's no surprise that Stevie Wonder's show just comes off huge. On stage, he probably has upwards of 15 to 20 musicians on stage with him. He's got at least 3 singers, he's got a horn section, he's got a drummer, maybe even 2, and possibly 2 or 3 percussionists as well. His music is so full sounding, and the stage looks so big because of that. It's so big, so colorful with the lighting, and every one of his shows is like that. I hope you noticed that one thing that Stevie Wonder does really well that not a lot of performers do particularly well is he cues his audience very well to sing along. 2 particular spots that I saw this that I want to point out. In the first song, Sir Duke, he has that section that's played by the horns, but he cued the audience and said, everybody say na 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 na. The audience went in and did it with him. Na 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 na. That can be done in any live show. You just have to learn how to cue your audience to do that. The other spot I saw that was in I Just Called to Say I Love You. You know, it's a much tamer song, but it's a sing-along song. So what he did is he segmented the audience on his own by telling first, in the first chorus, only the guys to sing it, and in the second chorus, all the ladies to sing it, and then he brought everybody in together. And that's something that is key to being a great entertainer, is learning how to engage your audience while getting them to participate in your performance. One other thing I want to point out with Stevie Wonder is that while he's performing, he's trying out new things as the performance is going on. If you notice, he was singing some licks that weren't part of the normal song. He would go up higher and he would go lower and he would go on little movements with his voice. He was trying things out and having fun with the show. The great thing about Stevie Wonder is, yes, he's a great musician, but there were a couple of points where he did not get the notes right and he had some things that didn't sound quite 100% perfect, but he didn't care. That's something that shows in a great performer is when they screw up, they keep going. They have the ability to just take it, run with it, see if it works, and if it doesn't work, move on. There are countless videos of Stevie Wonder performing live out on places like YouTube, so I'd highly encourage you to watch as much of that and learn from what you can, because there's so much of what he does that most of us could incorporate into our live shows. Whether you're a DJ, whether you're performing with a band, whether you're a solo performer playing in places like coffee shops, the principles behind what he does are all the same. It works everywhere. So thanks again for joining this video. We'll do another observation and reflection sometime next month. And in the meantime, if you feel like diving a little bit deeper with us, go ahead and check out DannyRobertsonMusic.com. There are freebies that you can download, little guides that you can take advantage of about your set list, about how to price your gigs, about how to set up your stage. There are courses you can take advantage of. I'd also suggest getting on our email list, because we'll send out emails every time we send out a new video like this. So take a look at that when you get a chance. And in the meantime, have a great rest of your week. Have a great next performance, and I'll see you soon.